following video contains partial nudity, sexual themes and overtones, vulgar and adult language, disturbing imagery, and just about anything you can deem as inappropriate. It is highly unsuitable for anyone under the age of 18, and viewer discretion is advised for all ages. You have been warned.
Hey there guys, it's ChaosMaelstrom time. Welcome back to more Monmusa Quest. In the last episode, we decided to enter the spooky cave of doom and gloom in order to get Poseidon's bell, and I avoided one of the happiest endings in the game and got a not so happy ending. I can't believe I lost before even part 1 ended. Wow. Not even off the first damn continent. Man, friggin' RNGesus has just gotta go and make it so she binds my body 4 times as soon as she possibly can. Damn. Okay. Either way, welcome back. Well, by the way, we saved the Kitsune doing this. As soon as I sealed the spider girl, her cobwebs vanished. The tiny fox, now no longer stuck, falls to the ground. I'm glad you're okay. I tried to pat the tiny fox's head again. Ouch! She bit me again. After biting me, the tiny fox quickly runs ahead again. You finished? You really like doing pointless things, huh? Pointless? I guess so. You're a bigger idiot than I thought. If that spider girl doesn't eat, she'll die. You should have just let survival of the fittest take its course. Thinking an act like that is evil is thinking all of nature is evil. Do you get it? I know that. But I'm not so childish as to not get that. To continue living, it's on the backs of other living organisms. If you save all of the predators' prey, the predators will all starve to death. Is that a better outcome? If that's so, does that mean herbivores are good and carnivores are evil? If someone declared that, would he be a good guy or a bad guy? I wasn't able to give a retort to that. Well, even if you understand it, it's pointless. Eh? Even understanding the inherent contradiction, it seems to be human nature to help something that when it happens right in front of you. Denouncing the act in self-righteousness while still committing it themselves. Hypocrisy. I don't really understand difficult things, but if I come across the same situation, I'm going to help the weaker one. Good luck carrying out your belief then. At least try not to let your mask come off and reveal your true character. I believe in myself. The world I want to create can't be built on false ideals and intentions hidden away behind masks. Let's keep going. This cave is really deep. That's what she said. The treasury can't be much further now. We suddenly come into a small room with a lone chest sitting in the middle. A chest? Luca, stop looking at Alice like that. Look at the box. I stop upon seeing it and just stare at the chest. Why do I feel so suspicious? Is it just my imagination? What do you think, Alice? Should I open it? How would I know? Do whatever you want. Just, if anything happens, I'll leave you without hesitation. I know that already. What should I do? Well, we're given a choice here, and like with the Mandragora, this is a similar case. This is actually, if you play Japanese RPGs, you're familiar with the mimic monsters that disguise themselves as treasure chests in order to attack travelers, and they're actually very powerful and difficult to defeat. This is a mimic, and she is also a monster girl, so if you open that treasure chest, well, the battle's actually kind of challenging because she actually has a counterattack position that she's in most of the time, so obviously we want to ignore it if we want to get by without any trouble. I'll ignore it. I couldn't shake off the bad feeling I was getting. We walked past the chest without opening it. So you're not too dumb after all. Saying it like that. So it was a trap? You know, Luca, you could have just walked past it, and if Alice didn't say that, then you could just say, okay, well now I'm going to go back and open it and get the treasure. Then again, she could have tricked you, so... Then again, Alice wouldn't do that, right? No, you probably would. If you're curious, why don't you open it? No way! Leaving the small room, we continue onwards. Again, if you want to see what that mimic looks like, buy the game, buy the game, buy the game! Or, you know, you could wait until the bonus episode. But either way, you won't be seeing all the age scenes with all these monsters. Well, at least, you won't be seeing the age scenes of most of the monsters, I guess. Ugh. That's... A monster, as if blocking the way, is guarding the door in front of us. Before I notice it, Alice has vanished too. Are you the ally of that kitsune? She has an astounding 7 tails. She's obviously in a class of her own compared to that other kitsune. Yes, I am Nanabi. Eh? This monster isn't Tamamo? Past this door is the treasury, so I can't let you pass. If you choose not to return, I'll advance, even if by force. A true hero wouldn't retreat here. Understood. I'll show you the power of Tamamo's aid. Alright. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to save here. Actually, you know what? It wouldn't matter. I could just skip ahead to the dialogue, so... Ugh! Shrinking back from her overwhelming presence, I unsheath my sword. Even if she's powerful, I won't run. So, Nanabi is... Her name is a pun. Nana is 7. 7 equals tails. She has 7 tails. Right. Just thought I'd point that out. But anyway, I don't think we actually have to worry too much about it here, but I think it's mostly a skill of endurance, but I think we do have to reduce her HP to a certain point in order to progress. So, it's mainly a battle of endurance, but I'm still going to give it everything I got. Ha! Thunder Thrust! Alright, so here we go. I'll make you feel good with my tail. Alright. So again, it's important. After you use Thunder Thrust, I would just mainly focus on saving your SP for meditation. How many times will I have to attack to beat her? Does my fluffy tail feel good? Oh, fluffy tail. That word's not gonna get old anytime soon. Alright. Now, should I get a little serious? Alright! She's concentrating her magic. Now, we want to heal. Even though we are still not... Okay. Now they finishes concentrating her magic. Now, prepare yourself. I wanted to be at full HP for this, and we want to guard. If we do not take a defensive stance, even at full HP, you will get defeated by this. All 7 of the Navi's tails shoot towards Luca. So yeah, it's basically a 7-part attack. If we do not guard, we will not be able to get past this. See, look how much damage this does, even with me guarding at full health. You managed to endure it. Pretty sturdy for a human. Alright, so now we want to... Oh, Nanabi is resting. Right. Nanabi finishes resting. Alright, that's my opportunity to go ahead and meditate again. So, yeah. You see the pattern of how this battle works. Just keep your SP up and do not falter. Now, give up. If you do, I'll give you pleasure that will send you to heaven. But I don't want to go there. Ilias will scold me again. Okay. I need to heal again. Shall I make you a prisoner with my tail? And good thing I healed. So we want to struggle out of here, obviously. There we go. You struggled harder than I thought. You only had to lay back and be comfortable. Now, I should go ahead and point this out. Sometimes there are some perks to being bound. You can still attack, and if your opponent normally does more damage while you're not bound, you might want to stay bound and keep attacking. I mean, even if you don't actually do any damage while attacking when bound, you'll still get an SP back. So there are perks to actually staying bound. Alright. Alright, I need to heal again. Okay, meditate. Oh dear. My HP is actually kind of low. I don't know if I'll be able to survive this. If she did that 2 moons attack at a really bad time. Okay, not that. Not that. We want to guard. I should also mention this. Right click is also a going back an option. Okay, we should be okay. Should be okay. Should be okay. Should be okay. Woo! Barely. I won't give you any time to heal. And Navi stares at Luca with her magic eyes. Shit. Ugh. Luca falls asleep. I'll use my tails to force you to come. The Nabi's tail shoots out toward Luca. But Luca quickly dodges it. What the? Alice, you shouldn't eat weeds. Luca is fast asleep. Was that on accident? Are you mocking me? No, he's definitely asleep. Here you go. Luca attacks in a deadly dance. Luca deals 92, 93, 86, 86, 86, 86, 92, 93, 95. Ugh, impossible! It's as if he's an entirely different person. In that case, how about this? Two tails short out towards Luca, but Luca quickly dodges it. What the hell? Luca is fast asleep. It's so full. Luca accumulates power. Deals 450 damage. What's with that power? If I get hit by that... The Navi starts to accumulate magic. She continues to accumulate. She finishes accumulating magic. Take this! My ultimate attack! The Navi attacks with all 7 tails. Useless. A dazzling star falls into hell. Impossible! This... Navi turns into a fox. That was a nice nap. I opened my eyes to a dark cave ceiling. I blink a couple of times before I remember what happened. Ah, that's right! Those weird eyes made me fall asleep! In front of me, a fox is sitting silently. Was the Navi sealed somehow? What the hell happened? Huh? Suddenly, the first kitsune that I defeated appears. She runs around nervously until finally laying down next to the sealed Navi. What's going on? I'm only able to scratch my head at the 2 sealed foxes in front of me. You don't remember? Looks like you really were completely asleep. Alice, just what happened? Did Alice actually help me when I fell asleep? No, that can't be. You're significantly stronger when asleep, but I don't know why. I am? According to Alice, I defeated the Navi while sleeping? I don't remember that at all. You should only fight while sleeping from now on. If you do that, it will be an easy trip. No way! I don't want to be unconscious all the time. More importantly, let's continue on. Come on, Luca, please, for the love of God, make this easier on me. If you fought the spider girl while sleeping, that could have been great. Why did you do that? Yeah, that Tamamo monster, whatever, must be in there. I hope she hasn't already taken Poseidon's bell. Seems like you were too late. Eh? The door slowly opens. A lone girl appears. Looks like she's another kitsune. Before Nanabi was sealed, it looks like this girl would only come up to her knees. She looks weaker than Nanabi. Thinking that, I let out a relieved sigh. Idiot. Look at her tails. 1, 2, 3, 9! No matter how many times I count, it always comes up 9! But it's only 2 more than Nanabi. Idiot. 7 tails isn't even comparable with 9. She is one of the 4 heavenly knights, Tamamo. One of the top monsters like Granbaria. What? That little girl is as strong as Granbaria? Sorry, you two. You became like that as I moved on to the treasury. Tamamo pats the 2 sealed boxes on their heads. I'll give you a tiny bit of my power. Saying that, her palm brightly shines as she pats the sealed kitsune on the head. She suddenly returns to her original appearance. The small kitsune quickly hides behind Tamamo's back. Nanabi,
It will take me a little longer to return you. Sorry, but I'll have to do it later.
Nabi bows down before Tamamo's feet. Finally, Tamamo turns to face me.
So you're Luca. Defeating the Nabi. You must have some skill.
Tamamo slowly walks around me, sniffing.
So cute! You'd be a good mate.
No way!
You're a good guy. I want to play with someone cute like you on my bed.
As I turn my gaze lower, I notice Tamamo is holding a bell in her hand. An incredibly old bell attached to a string.
No, wait. Is that... Indeed, this is the Poseidon's bell. Crossing over to Centaur is so annoying, so I'm taking this. Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me, but Alma is so annoying.
Alma?
She's one of the 4 Heavenly Knights as well, causing a storm that blocks the route.
Do the 4 Heavenly Knights need have a reason to block the route?
Saying that, if you want this bell, what are you going to do? Defeat you and take it, I guess?
As I move my hand to unsheath my sword, Alice grabs my wrist.
Stop.
She isn't someone you can face right now. But, watching us, Tamamo starts to laugh.
That's surprising. That human caught your interest, Monster Lord?
Monster Lord? Tamamo just said Monster Lord, right? Alice is the Monster Lord? Alice!
You... Did you finally realize it, you idiot? I am the Monster Lord, Alphys the 16th.
No way! I didn't think she was a normal monster the first time we met. When she drove away Granberry, I thought she might be someone important. But I didn't think she was actually the Monster Lord!
Oops, was I not supposed to say that? I spoke out of place. Anyway, I'll be taking that bell.
Small Kitsune pulls at Tamamo's sleeve.
What? I see. So you saved her life, Luca. Then, as the leader of the Kitsunes, I must thank you.
As she walks up to me, Tamamo laughs softly.
How do you want me to thank you? Delicious thin-fried tofu? Or do you want to touch my special fluffy tail?
Well, there it is, guys. The touch fluffy tail option. This is like the most famous part of Mon Musa Quest right here. There's even forums and stuff named after this option, but yeah. Now, obviously, if we touch this, things might get a little uncomfortable, but you know what? It's almost 8:30 right now. I'm hungry. Give me some fried tofu, lady. I want some delicious fried tofu.
Wait! Is that what you really want?
I'm hungry.
Then, here you go.
Tamamo hands me some thin fried tofu. Suddenly, Alice takes the tofu from me.
You idiot! Taking this!
Hey, what are you doing? As I yell at her, Alice eats everything in one gulp. Delicious. As expected, that's truly the ultimate fried tofu.
Our things concluded. Shall we head home, you two? Goodbye, Luca. You too, Monster Lord. Once you're tired of playing around, come home. Treating me like a child! Goodbye.
The 3 Kitsunes vanish.
Idiot.
All you had to do was ask for the bell.
That was really a choice? Don't ask me. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Idiot.
Insulting me, Alice vanishes.
Oi, Alice!
What should I do? Left alone, I'm at a loss. In the end, I was unable to acquire the Poseidon's bell. Without the bell, I can't get to the Centaur continent. My adventure ends here. I trudge back to my village and spend the rest of my life peacefully there. Yeah, that's actually one of the happier endings, too. Okay, but in all seriousness, let's actually choose the correct option. As much as I want to touch the fluffy tail, I have to give you guys a reason to buy this game! Now you have to buy it! Nobody can resist the fluffy tail except me! You actually have to touch the fluffy tail, so now you have to buy the game! No, seriously, go to the link. It's always in the description of every single part of this LP. Buy it from the Torotoro Resistance. Buy part 1 through 3 and then get the patch from Road Translator. I'm sure there's some easy guides on how to do it. Just make sure you buy it from the Torotoro Resistance. Even if you don't know how to set it up properly, buy it and then go download the game for free from somewhere else. Just make sure Torotoro Resistance gets the money that they deserve. Gee. Okay, well, anyway. We want the bell. Then, I want the bell.
That's what I expected. Well then, here you go. Tamamo quickly hands me the bell.
Hooray, we got Poseidon's bell! Yay! I'm hungry. Jeez. But, is it really okay? Handing it over so quickly?
I don't really care. The tracks in this cave looked like fun, so I wandered in here.
Oi, that can't be! Well, whatever. I'm just happy that I got the bell safely.
Now, what are you going to do, Luca? Are you going to try to defeat me?
Tamamo waves her tails around while asking me. Well, right now, she doesn't seem to want to fight us. Plus, she's one of the 4 Heavenly Knights, and last time we fought against one of the 4 Heavenly Knights, it didn't end so well. I mean, maybe if we were asleep, we could do it, but we're wide awake. There's no reason. You will lose if you challenge her. There's no reason to fight. I only fight those who try to stop monsters and humans from coexisting.
An admirable endeavor. However, we will fight eventually. After all, I am one of the Monster Lord's 4 Heavenly Knights.
If it happens, it will happen. But right now, I have no reason.
Well then, farewell!
Tamamo and the other 2 vanish. I'm left alone with Alice, who has a dark expression on her face. So Alice, you're the Monster Lord.
I didn't hide it.
You were just too big of an idiot to realize it. Looking back on it, it was pretty stupid not to notice.
You should have noticed it when Granbaria followed my orders.
Isn't the only person who can give an order to the 4 Heavenly Knights the Monster Lord? So on my journey to defeat the Monster Lord, I was traveling with the Monster Lord. I don't get why she kept quiet about it. Why did you travel with me?
My answer is the same as before. You're an interesting human. In addition, I want to see the world with my own eyes. Traveling with you satisfied both of my interests.
Did you really order an all-out war with humans?
Only in self-defense are you allowed to exert power.
That was my only command to the monsters. It must have gotten distorted when it reached the human ears. I don't want a full-scale war. Exert power not to rule humans, but only in self-defense. Then why was Granbaria attacking Iliasburg? That's not all either. There are monsters all over the world that are attacking humans. Isn't it because she ordered it? That's what everyone thinks anyway. With the slaughter of Romina, the humans were burning with hatred toward the nearby monsters, with a dangerous situation brewing. Violence was only approved for self-defense purposes, but a lot of monsters seem to have taken a more liberal interpretation of what I meant. An inexcusable act. What the hell happened then? Wasn't it the Monster Lord's command to not leave a single survivor? I don't know. Trying to find the truth of that situation is another reason for my journey. You don't know? It doesn't look like she's playing dumb. If you don't know, was it just a decision of the monsters? The slaughter of Romina took place before I took the throne. However, the previous Monster Lord did not give the instructions to attack the town either. I still do not know who gave the command for that. But the most mysterious part, even the monsters that were living with the humans in Romina were slaughtered. Even the monsters were killed. I haven't heard that part before. I was always told it was an act of violence from the monsters on humans. What the hell happened in Romina? Well, that's the end of that talk. What are you going to do now, Luca? The opponent you have to beat is right in front of you. The purpose of my journey was to beat the Monster Lord. And now she's standing right in front of me. Alice. Well, we already know how strong Alice can be, supposedly. We've heard the Monster Lord is the strongest Monster Lord yet. So, honestly, besides, can you really be mad at her with her character? You gotta love Alice even if she is the Monster Lord. Don't joke around. What would I have done if I challenged you? There's no way I'd be a match for her as I was now anyway. Besides, even if I did challenge you, you would probably defeat me right away without even starting battle. Yes, that's what happens. Besides, if you vanish right now, wouldn't the monsters just all be confused? In fact, it seems like Alice was trying to put the brakes on the monsters running wild. If Alice vanishes, peace wouldn't come. It would be the exact opposite. Who knows what the monsters would do, suddenly losing their leader. They might. I want them to obey my orders. But I still get the wishy-washy ones like Granberria and Alma Elma. So the person causing the storm between the continents was Alma Elma herself and not your order? Blocking the route between continents is in no way self-defense. It's just something that caused trouble for humans. But, you know, Granberria has always insisted that the Ilias Temple is the ringleader of evil. It's a hero manufacturing facility that churns out heroes to fight monsters. She argues that destroying it is self-defense. As a theory, it's not too far off the mark. The people who call themselves heroes are pretty unsightly. From a monster's viewpoint, I guess that's true. It looks like coexistence is still far away. That's why But is it okay? Not fighting me. I've told you many times already, Alice. I only fight monsters who get in the way of humans and monsters coexisting. Alice is different. I decide that the Monster Lord is not an evil person. But aiming at the Monster Lord's castle is still my aim. It also looks like the 4 Heavenly Knights are going wild doing their own thing. Attacking Iliasburg and blocking the sea route. I can't leave that kind of behavior alone. I can understand their viewpoints. Therefore, I usually leave them alone. Monsters have their viewpoints, and humans have theirs. For coexistence to happen, we both have to understand the other. I have my own viewpoint as the Monster Lord. All monsters are my cute subordinates. No matter what you say, I won't lend a hand to defeat my own cute little subordinates. You understand, right? I won't ask for your help. You're traveling with me, but not my ally. Exactly. I guess our journey will continue as it did before. I didn't think I'd understand the Monster Lord's position. Traveling to the Monster Lord's castle with the Monster Lord herself. It might be a strange journey, but that might be fun too. With the Poseidon's Bell in hand, we head out of the cave. I really love this game. This is where the plot actually thickens and gets really good. We'll get to see how much better, because believe it or not, the game gets so much better later on. It really gets a bad rap because of all the hentai stuff, but behind it is a beautiful story that I freaking love. And that will never change. Alright. So, let's find a boat and talk to people. See, do you guys say anything different? Kitsunes are so fluffy and cute. I'm a prisoner of their cuteness. Just paste my face over him. There we go. I hope a fox finds you and picks out all your hair. Why does she hate foxes so much? Celine was attacked by monsters once in the middle of a storm, and she wasn't able to fight them off. For her last voyage, she ventured off in search of some kind of mysterious treasure. So, some believe her ship sank, but I don't know. I'm not a pirate maniac. I just admire her. Yeah, that's exactly what a pirate maniac would say. Pirate maniac! As usual, there's nothing here worth buying. Even with all my money, there's no use. Should I move to Centaura? I heard there are a lot of strong monsters that attack settlements there. I may not be able to endure that kind of thing. Eh? You went into that cave and came back? You must be kidding. Monsters around here are at the limit for an ordinary soldier. I wouldn't be able to fight the ones at the southern end of Centaura. The people living there must live a life of fear. Yeah. Okay, what else we got to say? Because I always love looking at the flavor text. If Heinrich was here, he'd be able to stop that monster. But the heroes today are no good. They just strut around and proudly and run away at the sight of trouble. Heroes today are only cowardly. Like when Granberria attacked all of them ran away. They didn't even deserve to carry a sword. I understand your feelings. Just because they got baptized, they aren't real heroes. Only by fighting for the weak can you be a true hero. A fake hero talking about heroes. Shut up, Alice! Yeah. I wonder, do we get any dialogue here? The sea route doesn't open soon, I'll go out of business. I can't beat a monster who can cause a storm on command like that. 8 generations of owning the world shop. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll take care of that monster causing the trouble. Soon. Welcome, I still don't have much. I wanted to go to Port Natalia this year. I wonder if Mana, the mermaid, is in good spirits. Oops, careless remark in this town. Someone heard that the priest in the church would give me a lecture for 3 hours. What'd you say about that, mermaid? Nothing. That was... Ah! Okay, what do you say? Anything different? No matter how hard I prayed, the storm continues. Oh, Ilias, how can I get you to help us? It's the people at Port Natalia. They must be having relations with monsters. That's why Ilias must have cut off our route to them. Well, yeah, we will be learning more about what's going on at Port Natalia soon enough. But we're going to go ahead and check out the port and see if we can find a ship out of here then. This will be my first time leaving the continent. I tell Alice while we head to the port. It's also the first time I'll step foot on the Centaura continent. I passed over it before in the sky a few times, though. I thought you only set out on your journey a few days ago. That's right. After I left the castle, I flew right to the Ilias Temple. That's how I met you. What a freak accident. That sudden crash. I've asked her what the hell happened a few times, but she never told me. I wonder if she fell asleep while flying or something. How the heck does Alice fly anyway? I mean, I understand she's a monster lord and magic and all that, but I just can't put that image to mind. I mean, there's a reason why Alice flying around can make sense later, but not now. I think I've said too much. But anyway, we finally arrived at the harbor. The fishermen are all busy loading and unloading their ships. If we want to get passage, we should look for someone who looks important. We find someone who looks like a captain. Excuse me, we'd like to ship to the Centaura continent. Ha! You must be joking, young boy! You know about what happens to a ship that lives here, right? If we hang this Poseidon's bell from the bow, it should be alright. Don't be ridiculous. If such a dirty bell would let me avoid storms, I'd be rich. Looks like he doesn't believe us. If you let me give it a try, you'll understand. I'll prove I'm not tricking you if you just let me have a small boat or something. I don't have free time to listen to some brat's prank. Looks like he's completely ignoring us still. Well, what should we do now? Move, Luca. Alice suddenly stands in front of the captain. Oh, what a fine woman. I'd give you a special ride. Wow! Follow my commands. Alice's eyes suddenly glow. The captain suddenly straightened his posture and stood at attention in front of Alice. Yes! Your wish is my command! Take us to the Centaura continent. Start the preparations at once. Understood! Oi, you all! Pack up your fishing stuff and get ready for departure! Yeah? Roger! The perplexed soldiers begin to hastily prepare their ship. Alice, did you hypnotize him with your eyes? I've faced a couple of monsters so far that have the same kind of ability. Man, I didn't buy those 3,000 herbs for nothing. Boy, that vampire girl's vicious. Guess it's natural the monster lord would be able to use it too. These are magic eyes that high-ranking monsters have. Using them, I can charm, confuse, petrify, or even cause someone to faint at my will. That's awfully convenient. She's like a walking abnormal status machine. Quote of the day right there. Anyway, thanks for the help. Don't get the wrong idea. It would be annoying to be stuck here. Even though she says that, she isn't going to help me. She sure does help me a lot. Maybe she really doesn't want to receive free lunches from me. We're ready to depart. Please board. Captain, where are we taking these people? Who are they anyway? You idiot! Watch your mouth in front of these fine people! These fine travelers are... Who are they again? It doesn't matter, let's just board. Thanks for the ride. Thus we board the ship. We're finally beginning the voyage. Even though I'm calling it a voyage, it will only take about a day. We should arrive at the port in Port Natalia at about noon tomorrow. At night on board. Even in a place like this, I can't get out of Alice's special training. During battle, it's normally suicide to jump. When you jump, it's pretty damn obvious that your movements are going to be until you land. But this demon skull beheading is different. By falling too fast for them to hit you, you crush the skull of your enemy. Like this? I climb up the mast and try to swing my sword as I jump off. With Alice guiding me, I repeat it over and over. You're still immature, but you learn quickly. It's more or less like that. You need to master it in actual combat now. Demon Skull Beheading was mastered. This technique was a favorite of Dezuria the Harpy, who is also known as Death on Wings, smashing the skulls of 300 enemies, their brains covering the field in a mess. I want you to teach me more hero-like abilities. Won't using such a horrible technique make Ilias angry? There's a big issue in using this technique, though. As you saw, you need to be at a great height to use this technique. And since you're a human, you can't fly in the air. Yes, I know that. So there's a condition. If there's nothing to climb nearby, you can't use it. Even if you have the necessary SP, you won't be able to use it if you can't climb anything. I see. Controlled by nearby battle features. That's kind of annoying. I get it. I'll make sure to remember that. Alice started to stare at the ring on my finger. Hey, Luca. Excuse me, but can I see your ring? Alice, I already told you, you can't eat it. Who do you think I am? Watch your mouth. I won't eat or steal it. I'm just a little interested. Then it is okay for you to look at it while it's on my finger? I promised my dying mother that I'd always carry it with me. That's fine. Alice stares intently at the ring on my finger. She starts to slowly shake her head. The residual thoughts from this ring aren't anything special. The hidden power that you had doesn't seem related to this ring. That thing happened when I beat Nanabi? When you said I continued to fight her while sleeping? I still don't remember anything that happened. I was asleep, so of course that's to be expected. Though you may not remember it, the power was extraordinary. One ring like that couldn't have given you such power. Was it so amazing when I was asleep? Maybe. One of your ancestors was some high-ranking monster or something. Usually monsters only have female children, but there are some exceptions in rare cases. In some strange mutations, it can be a male. In that way, a normal human male is born. But again, with some rare cases, they can retain some magic power. Even as the Monster Lord, I've only heard of a couple rare cases. A monster? As one of my ancestors? So one of my ancestors broke the ban with mating with monsters? Well, it's only a guess. Your power sure wasn't ordinary. If you had such an amazing latent power, hurry up and master it, idiot. Even if you say that, I can't remember it at all. If you have potential like that, it's sure to develop as you fight more. We'll train a lot from now on. I know already. By the way, Alice, did you say you could feel thoughts from this ring? Yes, but it isn't particularly special. Nor does it seem like it's affecting you. Just some thoughts of a mother worried about her child. It's probably your mother. I see. My mother's feelings. I tightly grip my ring. I also thought that your mother was a monster, but I can't feel any magic like that from the ring. The owner of that ring was definitely human. Of course! Besides, my mother died of sickness. When there was a virulent disease spreading through the village, my mother got infected. A monster getting sick from the same disease as a human is unheard of. I see. I'm sorry to make you remember something painful. Don't worry about it. By the way, what about your parents? I have no idea about my father. Our race only cares about the mother. Perhaps it was just some man my mother attacked. I don't care if she ate him or not. But with my mother's character, she probably didn't kill him. Somehow, that's... I guess a lot of monsters wouldn't care about their father, but most might not even have the concept of my father. My mother was the 15th head of our family, but now she's no more. I see. Alice did call herself the 16th. To become the next head, I guess the previous would have had to die. I didn't hear any more about that subject. It's gotten a little gloomy. Now let's resume the training. Right as she said that. Suddenly, the sea started to rage. Shattering the peaceful atmosphere from before, a storm suddenly appears in full power from nowhere. Is this the storm they were talking about? A regular boat would have been capsized instantly by this. But this ship isn't even rocking. From the bow of the ship, the Poseidon's bell is softly glowing. Alright, as expected of Captain Celine's treasure. What a wonderful treasure a human had. But in the next moment, Alice's expression turns dark. Suddenly, the storm vanishes. What happened? Right after the wind fades, a beautiful monster appears on the bow. Alma Elma appeared. You! Alma Elma, one of the 4 heavenly knights.
I see. So you're that human. The boy who caught Alice's eye. You look delicious.
She licks her lips with a smack as she stares at me. She turns her gaze toward Alice.
Lord Alice, according to your order, I'll exterminate the hero who's attacking monsters. May I execute your orders of defense?
I don't give exceptions. I'm just observing this boy. I'm not protecting him, nor giving him special treatment.
I didn't think you'd say that, but I understand. It's like that, Luca boy. I won't let you through this area.
Luca boy? I'm a little disappointed at that, but she's still my enemy. And a monster at the same level as Granbaria. Then I'll beat you and pass through by force. What will we be able to do that? Find out next time on Mon Music Quest because we are way over time. See you guys next time. Laters!